Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Watching some YouTube today. Hey, honey. Something's off with this coffee. Do you know what's up with it? Just tastes funky.
No, should be perfectly fine.
Huh.
Oh, Vinny! You're
Hey,
here!
we got
Holy
away.
bucket.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is working. Oh my gosh. I brought it up and there was 2 seconds remaining before the intro started, so I managed to make it work.
Are
Oh,
you
good.
currently piloting a helicopter? What's with the headset?
For your information, I am high tech with these Star Wars headset.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Pickle? Hey,
This is
Flymo.
official Battlefront
Ambi
2, or the first
Full
Battlefront Star
throttle.
Wars that came out. I got these, so you can just, yeah.
Mofo driver.
Hello, everybody. Junkyard is running a couple seconds late, so he'll be here. Don't worry. Apparently, we can only have 4 people on a live stream at any one time, so Whitty took over for today.
Yes, that's true.
Who am I replacing then?
The guy above you.
Well, that's not okay, because it says we can have 10, so I'll be dipped.
You'll be dipped, huh?
I guess, I don't know.
What up, full throttle?
What's going on, Full Throttle? How's it going, everybody?
How's it going, everyone?
Doc is pay.
Doc is hey.
It's his
we
live
should.
stream, technically, so he'd have to dock his own pay.
Technically, we're doing a live on his channel, and he's not here.
Yeah.
Somehow this is still working. I'm kind of trying to figure that out, so
I just don't question things, Whitty.
I've stopped doing that a long time ago, actually.
So far, it's going much better than Tom's stream, so that's always a plus.
Overall.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, what
brings you guys here?
yeah, what are we talking about today?
I think we're going to go over our plans for spring, summer, and our future stuff and what we hope to do on the channels and that kind of stuff. And then it'll trail off into something like it always does. So.
Good.
I feel like we get like 1%, maybe 2%, of our actual topic at hand, and the rest of it is just like us rambling. And
But I'm kind of partial to that number, so.
Yeah.
You keep it solid. You really do. It's the rest of us that kind of the train just derails on. It's the crazy train from Ozzy. So you know.
Yes.
Okay, great. I've never been on the tracks. You guys are just like dragging me behind, and I've just always been off the track.
No, I can't do that. I have to be able to read the comments.
I'm beginning to wonder if you guys are actually 2 separate people, because every time I see one, I see the other. So.
This is true. You got something to say for yourself, Tom?
But
I mean,
but who's
Keep
Photoshop?
we've already went through this. Like he's completely. In fact, I am both New Guys Garage and New Guys Guitar.
It's true. True.
I don't even have a brother.
This is disturbing. So
he's actually a ventriloquist. Believe it or not.
I don't want to know where his hands are.
Yeah, ventriloquist.
those are fake hands above his head. Like
Yeah.
Oh, this is because my back hurts.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay,
threw my
we can
back.
even her out
there's my
here.
little boy.
Yeah.
Can you say hi,
Apparently,
everyone?
Tom's job tried to kill him again. So
Yeah, he'll have another story.
Trying to. Well, I did carry the concrete out of the. There was concrete at the bottom of a tub that I demolished, and we didn't have a sledgehammer or anything to break it up with, but I had to get it out of there, so I just carried it. Now it's hard to move.
You just picked up a giant slab of concrete and moved it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you trying to just do this to say how much of a man you are, or are we just talking?
No, I
like...
really didn't want to do it.
He's physically the only one who could. So
Basically, yeah.
have you ever heard of lifting as a team?
You should have seen these other guys. Like, there was 2 other guys with me. One is, I don't think either one of them would have been that great of a help.
see, Hammerhead or Hammer
They would've tried.
has incredible strength.
They would have tried.
So we need to pool our money together and get you a sledgehammer for work. Is that what you're saying?
No, we have a bunch
have
of them. We just didn't bring them because nobody said anything about it.
What do you call the one sledge?
And then what, mine?
Yeah.
The one I made or found and then redid the handle on?
Yeah.
It's Cheddar Bob.
Oh yeah, Cheddar Bob. He's got a Cheddar Bob sledgehammer.
Because I found
Oh my gosh.
like a mini handle sledgehammer. It's a 5-pound like hammer maul thing. And I found it at a job where the guy had passed away recently and we were cleaning out his house.
Full Throttle says he just added you, Witty.
I saw that. I was waiting until Tom was done. Thank you, Full Throttle. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Hi, little witties.
Little Witties.
There's little witties behind you.
What did I
Good on
miss?
Stop Cat.
Micro witties. You know, the tiny people you produced were behind you just recently.
Oh, okay. I'm like half awake. I woke up like maybe 30 minutes ago. So that's why I was like wondering if I was even going to make it on.
Waiting on front.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Shop Cat, and good luck with the Ram Springs.
Yeah, good luck, Shop Cat. Thanks for stopping in.
Witty. I got the perfect song that we could do for one of your videos.
What's that?
Getting witty with it.
Oh my gosh. That I don't even care what it sounds like. It's gonna be perfect.
Witty with it.
Just gotta get witty with it. I don't know. I'm not the vocals. That's
Perfect.
there's a reason.
Clearly, no, you're not. But okay.
Well, you could have waited a little bit there.
I thought he was fantastic, all right?
You could have given me just a little bit more time.
There's
there.
a reason. There's a reason I don't sing, Woody. I understand these things.
You know.
Thanks, Amber Rich. I appreciate it.
I see Witty's chop.
Yeah, you're not as popular, Woody, with the exhaust fake sounds. That was nice.
Yes. No, I thought I did quite well with the imagination station there.
Imagination station.
We've had there's about 65 videos now, and they keep coming in every day, and it just keeps going. We've had everything except for
Tom?
a chainsaw and a top fuel dragster at this point.
Tom, did
So
you
how's
just...
the tailgate coming? Mofo wants to know.
I'm curious. Did you just use a can opener? The bottle opener on that can?
Well, technically, just have bottle openers.
Yeah, it's got a little bottle opener option right here.
Have I literally never paid attention to that?
Probably not.
Dude, that is...
To be fair, maybe your can openers don't have them. I don't know. Usually can openers have them.
What's the deal here? I opened up the Mike Lemonade with a freaking knife. No one said anything. Guy pulls out a can opener. Holy shit! What?
Yeah, you've got the knife in your hand through half the video, so it's not abnormal to see you with a knife in your hand. So it's not,
That's
What's
about-
that? Piano?
Yeah. I mean, nobody on YouTube has ever seen me with a can opener before. This was a first.
Hey, it was a revelation.
I feel like
Didn't
that
even
is.
feel it. Holy shit.
Hammer Edge, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it.
Wait a
Helps a
minute.
lot.
You don't talk about me
driver
like
that-
that.
I've got the tailgate skin. I got to clean it up and hang it. I'm at that point. The next thing I'm going to do is hang it. Then I'll probably do another short on hanging it, and then I'm going to do a video with everybody's stickers that they've shipped me so far, which I appreciate. Oh,
I
and
gotta throw my sticker.
we can no longer. We've had a power washer, a weed eater, every form of yard equipment except for a chainsaw, and everything from up to a steak truck and Witty's fake exhaust noises. So the more the merrier. Just keep them coming. It's fun. Everybody's having a good time, which is the whole point. So
I was seriously impressed with the amount of people that have responded, let alone just like the creativity of like, well, hey, I got a weed eater, I got a mower. It's like, yeah, sweet. This like, let's do this, man. Like, I thought that was really cool.
yeah, I can't thank everybody enough. And I never expected it to be any more than just us. There's a couple of guys that have done 4 and 5 videos, and they just keep coming. So
Yeah. That's
Hammer Edge wants you to email him 6%. Probably get you a sticker, I'd imagine.
yeah, I'll send you something. Either if not tonight, it'll be tomorrow. Hammer Wrench, depends on how late we go. Thank you. I'll send you one back. That's all the videos. Everybody's shop video that I've found so far there's a thank you video on my YouTube channel, and everybody's in there. Everybody's channel name and everybody's video. So if you haven't seen one or you want to see them, or you want to watch them all, just go there and click on them, and it'll take you to every single one I found so far, which is 65. And there's still a lot of call outs out there and stuff. Literally, it's 2 or 3 a day keep coming in. So I just keep putting them in the video description.
Oh, wait. No!
Oh, no, hell, we broke Lee apparently.
Dang it. Now
He
it's
made
just
it for almost 15 minutes. That's a record so far. So
I mean, that's longer than he's been on any of the other levels besides the one.
So Mofo Driver. I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to get that song thing or this clip to him, so you can jam over it and stuff. I messed up my back. I was gonna do it today, but we're gonna have to.
That angle's no better. Don't worry, you didn't lose me. I'm trying to figure out a better angle for my camera because this is not working.
Oh.
I'll just keep the audio going. But
oh come on,
gosh.
I like looking up your nose. That was great.
That's terrible. This is just the worst setup I could think of anywhere.
Did you even look at our setup?
It just bothers me, dude. Like I am like impeccable with my camera work. Like
we cut the conduit out this time.
Oh no,
you did.
Oh yeah, there's no power outlet. I don't know what to do now. But hi Mater, hi LNA. Thanks for the sticker stuff, Mofo. I'll send everybody. My email address is in my about page. If you guys want to send me something, send me an email. If you send me something, I'll send something back.
Yeah.
What is a booger scope?
It was Witty's camera angle.
What he was doing.
Oh,
I'm coming up there. I'm gonna get you. That's where this is at.
Junkyard Dig's girlfriend, Junkyard Mook, she does this thing where she flips her nose up at the camera and she calls it a booger scope. That's probably what he's referring to.
Oh, I follow Junkyard Mook, but I haven't followed her like that well to know that. So,
wait, what?
Yeah. They're one of the channels I watch fairly consistently.
Yeah,
Other than you guys.
She's got good stuff.
Who does?
Junkyard Moog.
Junkyard Mook.
Mook.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Have you seen Junkyard Diggs' channel?
I've heard of him.
Okay, well, his girlfriend is Mook. Her nickname is Mook, and she has a channel, and that's Junkyard Mook. So.
Okay, I'll have to. I'm trying to watch everybody.
They're really good.
So many people, it's hard to keep up.
I can't
you've only destroyed 2 of them, so there's that. Troll killer.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking him down. Thinking him down as we go.
LNA
there's no more
Junkyard's just running
challenge
behind.
anymore.
He'll be
That's
here
the
later.
problem.
He'll be in a couple minutes, bud. He had something he had to take care of.
Yeah. LA. What rear gear do you have in your Mustang LA? Is that still the 280? I just watched his Mustang short that he did the other day, today.
I can barely keep up with anybody at this time. You got so much crap going on.
Dude, it's like I think I've missed almost like for everyone I'm subscribed to on my channel. I think I swear I've maybe watched 2 or 3 out of the 60 plus videos that have been posted between all the channels. And it sucks because I used to keep up on it like regularly, but now I can't. I've just been so busy with work. It sucks.
Yeah.
He says
Right.
331.
Yeah.
With the top
Mofo.
order.
Wait, Mofo, where have you been? You not heard?
The legend is
BNR is small
There he is.
compared to what I just did.
Yeah, BNR was small fries compared to who.
It is
Dan
about
took
Oh,
time,
Jesus
junkyard.
Christ.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Thursday.
Yep.
Good. Sorry, I'm
The engine
late.
block.
What did I miss?
Oh,
Whitty had a nose camera for a minute, and then he spent about half the live stream changing his camera angle.
we don't need to
And
talk
we're-
about that. No, we don't.
we're
We
throwing
don't.
it
That's
back to
beyond.
last
That's past.
I didn't even
no.
realize that was a topic, but apparently we spent time on it.
Oh.
And everybody's wondering where you were, and we were throwing you under the bus. So
Oh yeah, we're about
Oh.
6% now.
See, so now the one thing is because you were asking about the headset earlier. Well, you do you, Junkyard. Us Montana boys, we go high tech. I don't know about you folk over on the east side of the divide there. It's you kind of you opened up a core. Okay, that was
Yeah,
impressively
it's-
awesome.
Thank you.
I opened one up with a knife. No one said a damn thing.
Knives, lighters, everybody does that. Like,
we've
you either got to
over
open a beer with another beer or a beer with something like a plum wrench.
But you missed it because
Right.
Tom
You have a
used
knife
a
in your
can
hand.
opener.
another minute in a live stream. It's not that big a surprise.
He's using a can opener on a pocket knife.
No, he's using
Tom
a can
showed.
opener.
Straight up can opener.
Oh, but that's what it's designed for.
But I had no
That's
idea
what
that
I
that was
thought.
even on there. That was the thing.
No one
So-
told Whitty. So
Oh, like all can openers have bottle openers on
I see that now,
What I
but
them.
I'm kind of a illiterate
You're
idiot
still not
if
really
you haven't
feel better, right?
known by my channel. So there's that.
I have a like a Craftsman bottle opener somewhere. It's an actual Craftsman tool. Looks like a wrench, but it is an actual bottle opener. It's on their tool list and everything, but I don't know where it is.
It's amongst all of your vintage tool sets.
Yeah, somewhere.
Hammer wrench. The edge of the countertop can be kind of sketchy because you might break the countertop opening up the bottle.
or the bottle.
I've done that. A good one is you take two bottles right next to each other, right, and you put the cap of one underneath the cap of the other one, and you either kick it or you bang it against the table, and it pops the cap off of the one.
You guys seen that one thing on like TikTok where he takes like some sort of knife and he goes ting 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 whap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, not on TikTok because I don't support Chinese communists, but
I don't know
I've
what
seen that.
TalkTick or Instagram or whatever it's on.
If you take a bottle and you fill it with fluid and you hold it and you smack it as hard as you can on the top, you'll blow the bottom out of it.
hmm
Yeah,
I've seen that plenty of times.
Pressure.
No, like,
like perfectly.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hammer wrench. Wonder if an exhaust port would work. And what's TikTok?
maybe.
I'm with you
Later.
on that.
Mater says he's got a Cobalt bottle opener. Is it electric like all the other Cobalt stuff?
Probably.
Or is this pre-electric? We talking?
No, it's probably like a planer or something where you put the bottle through it and it slices the top off.
So, oh no, Pickle says he's opened one with the inside of my elbow before.
That's impressive.
Are you talking about just like a twist off though, where you go up and it like twists off?
Probably not. He's a newfie. They're not built the same. So.
Oh, they are definitely built different. Oh, Mater says it's not a 24 volt.
So it's a 12 volt. Then it's their light, their light duty series.
Yeah, that's valid.
So I think Hammer Wrench had a good suggestion for a new challenge series. Then is most creative way to open a beer bottle or soda bottle for those who don't drink beer.
Yeah, don't. I have glass bottle pop, or soda.
Yeah, where is it where all of you are located? Is it soda or is it pop? Because I've called it both, and we're in Montucky, so I don't know.
Either way, really.
In the South, it's soda.
People say pop.
Michigan's pop.
I thought in the South it was Coke. They just called everything Coke.
What's going on, Auto Salvage Outlaws?
It depends on how far in the dueling banjo scales of South you are for the Coke thing.
Oh,
All the way.
Oh.
The whole song.
Pickle's a pop guy. I say soda. I'm originally from Washington State. I don't know if that makes any difference.
It probably makes all the difference in the world.
Now. No, it's
And
kind of weird.
Hammer Wrench.
Like, sorry,
What?
go ahead.
No, go
South
for it.
Georgia.
All called Coke.
LNA, it's Dr. Pepper here.
Huh.
Auto Salvage is called Coke here.
There's Dr. Pepper around here too.
Yeah, like Dr. Pepper, Tom.
Hey, what I choose to believe is Dr. Pepper is my own belief.
See,
I
this
heard
is
that.
what
I'm
it
not
needs to
hurting
be.
anybody.
You guys troll killer Dr. Pepper. That's what it needs to be.
Let me just change that real quick. Name's gonna be all the way out to here pretty soon.
I didn't even know about the troll killer thing. He just put that in there.
I
I
put
was like, hey, what do you think?
I'm very subtle about the
I'm not
whole
even gonna
situation.
Okay,
You are not gloating at all about your recent successes with murderizing other channels. You didn't even do anything. You just pointed out stuff and they ran away. So
I mean, it's a good thing his head's like all the comments are right over it, so you can't see it because it's huge. Right
I'm
now.
sorry, but LNA, that is awesome.
Or-
LNA said, we don't like that Coke stuff around these parts. It makes us people do Bud Light stuff.
Yes, Auto Salvage Outlaws. Everybody here is technically a Yankee. I did grow up in Florida, so I'm a halfback, I guess. I don't know what the hell it is.
You're half bred or half back. I'm trying to figure that out.
A lot of people. I lived in North Carolina for a while, and if you live up north, you go to Florida and you go back to the Carolinas. Eventually, they call you a halfback because you're halfway back home.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So, Mofo Driver, do you actually not know who the second one is? I have to address this.
Wait, the second channel?
Yeah, the second channel. I said, yeah.
Somebody's got to gloat some more.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had no idea who he was until these guys started mentioning him and told me who he was. I didn't know Uncle Tony had an idiotic fan club like that.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, you gotta.
It goes deep.
Like Dan is just as like frugal of a fact checker as anybody from Facebook. I tell you what. Literally, just Googled it.
Yeah. Your detective work involves a couple of keystrokes and going, "Oh, that's obvious," and pointing it out, and then they run away. It's
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Mofo. No, okay.
They just delete this whole channel. Like
I took out Brian
that's not
Cabral.
intimidating.
I took out Uncle Brian. Uncle Brian deleted his channel because of me. Where have you been? This is big news.
Which, okay, honestly, I'm a little surprised he deleted everything because, yeah, you caught him in a lie, but he could have been like, "Hey, sorry guys, I lied." I won't go. Or even just like he could have written it off like, "Oh, I had a Corvette like this, and something like this happened to me, and so I just used this photo." And that, of course, that still wouldn't excuse it, but probably would have got some people to be like, "Yeah, okay."
Trust me. He had no escape. Like, that was the tip of the iceberg. We had so much more material, but he folded just right away, and we never got to use any of the more material we had.
So maybe the whole thing with BNR, he made that video saying like, screw off with this guy, and maybe he was like, maybe if I get in New Guy's Garage's good graces by shunning this guy, then he won't come after me or something.
Maybe.
Slimo, I understand that with the Brady Bunch vibe thing. That's
you're giving too much credit, Junkyard. He's not that famous yet. He's only killed 2 trolls.
Yeah.
So.
No, but one of them was the leader. All right.
The head troll.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, but you should have let it's like all the movies now. Like it could have been Dan and Troll Killer 2, Dan and Troll Killer 3, Dan and Troll Killer 4. You just kill it all. No franchise for you. No,
look, 6%. You're not understanding the gravity of the situation, okay? All right. Let's say I
was
no, 2 different people. Anyways,
might be 3 different people.
This is how it is, right? If I destroyed like 10 channels, but they were insignificant channels, no one would care, right? Just like if you go
destroyed my channel, it's insignificant, so I know how that'd be.
No, but like
we'd miss you.
Like,
I know that, but
right? you take one serial killer, he goes out, kills 10 people. It's on the news for a little bit, then he goes away. John Wilkes Booth killed 1 guy, but everybody knows his name for hundreds of years.
You're stepping a little too. This is internet land. You've gone a little too far over the edge there, pal.
And was it really John Wilkes Booth?
But anyways.
Oh, so Harry said he's half baked. So he's half something and half something else. So he's half baked.
So did we complete a topic yet?
Wait. Plot twist. Plot twist. Nope, not that one. This one. Oh, goodness. Dan is the head troll.
No. It was me all along.
Yeah, you're just taking out your own minions. You've been building these up for years.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for your meddling kids.
Hey, Tom, grab his hat. Maybe there's one of those Scooby-Doo masks under his face.
Yeah.
No. All this is natural.
And this is just happens.
We tried to put a mask on at one time, but it just fell right off. Just disintegrated.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Well,
no, we probably actually should at least cover one topic before we completely go off the rails today.
That would be
good.
That's
what I was saying. I was trying to reel us back in. I don't know what you guys.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so
we were waiting for Junkyard. We wanted to be nice, waited till the whole Brady Bunch was in the.
No.
Dan, so what does Captain Crunch count?
I was trying to wheel us all in. Talk about it some more.
No, not true.
So you guys, I left this in your hands. I was like, you guys got this, and then you had to wait for me because you didn't actually got it. Didn't actually have it.
We're just being polite.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, really, we were talking about you while you weren't here. Yeah. Don't go and read that.
I see how it is.
What happened to Junkyard? Where's Junkyard? So we just kept answering
more like a Coach Chocula type of guy, to be honest with you. No,
I don't. Mater doesn't know who you're talking about, Dan. So why don't you give him the Cliff Notes version of what happened?
Just Count Chocula.
Oh, so now we want to hear about it. Okay, I see.
Mater,
no.
He does cards on the side. He's not in.
They want to hear about it.
Wait,
Oh, no.
Whitney,
Where'd you go?
damn it, Whitney, stop adjusting your camera.
We can't.
Going back to booger scope mode.
There
Oh.
is no good side, Whitney. Just deal with it.
You know what's funny is he lives hour and a half from me or whatever in the big city. It's not a big city, but it's a big city for around here. And he's got terrible internet compared to what I got. I don't know what the deal is, what they're trying to sell over there.
Well, apparently Whitney's buying, so. No, Maynard, there were 2 channels that were trolling some bigger car channels, and Dan just was able to point out some simple lies they made, and they both disappeared. So
Yeah, but one of them was one of them was like 2 years of 1,200 videos worth of just. He was the Paw Patrol.
Hammer wrench.
Paw Patrol.
I was getting a drink, but thank you for the thought of doing a view.
We're wondering where you went.
I was starting to do that whole like I ate too fast and get the hiccups from it. So I was like, yeah, I need to get a drink.
How about say, I'll be right back, guys, so we don't assume you're off loft in some other weird land.
Yeah, you just cut your camera and just.
I like to keep you guys guessing because I also don't want to interrupt you because you're mid-sentence of a great story. So I just figured I'll just slip out. No big deal.
This runs on
Yeah, but
interrupting
it completely disrupted the whole thing anyway. We all stopped what we were doing to yell, "No, Winnie!"
We did.
What,
To be
like
fair,
this?
I wasn't doing anything. But, where'd he go?
Holy shit!
Oh no!
Hey,
Come back!
Dan, call his wife and tell her to
What's
hit him with a
going
crank.
on here?
Yeah.
I felt like
By the way, Junkyard, if I had my own garage setup like you got for this, I would be right there with you.
Well, it's I don't know what the weather's like there, but it's been real nice here lately.
It's socked in right now. It's kind of rainy. We had a one nice day, but holy smokes, east side, bro, it was a snowstorm. We had to stop. It was
Really?
Yeah. I'll have to send you some pictures. It was like a complete whiteout, and we got stuck on the road for a little while. It was just, and then it's like you get you get about 10 more miles, and it was complete sunshine again. I was like, what in the world is this? Oh yeah, it's Montana. It changes every 5 minutes. That's right. So
This is Michigan.
Same
Hey,
with-
Junkyard, a couple people have asked about your pipe. Is there anything special about it or anything about it?
Oh, this is the pipe. I don't know if I can get it on there. This is the pipe.
oh, literally the pipe.
The pipe. Yeah. There's nothing special about it. I have a whole collection of pipes. I've got this one. This is the one I smoke the most, I think. I've got this one, and then I got like probably 6 or 8 other ones. I've got a really cool one that's like a dragon claw holding the bowl, and I don't know. Maybe I'll.
Is that your special pipe, Junkyard?
I mean, it's special. I don't smoke anything special out of it, if that's what you're asking.
See, I thought you'd be more of a corncob pipe kind of guy.
So I used to have a corncob pipe, and then this was years ago. This is when I was like 19 or 20 or something. And my roommate, I left it out on the porch, and my roommate smoked weed out of it. And I was like, okay, you can have it, because I'm just not a fan. So that was the end of my corncob pipe. And then I started getting like, real manly pipes, I guess, classy pipes.
On that note, Dan, Tom,
Me.
calm your tits. I'm going to walk away for a second so the camera and mic are going to go quiet.
Okay,
Don't
I'm ready.
freak out.
I'm ready.
Oh,
Wait!
Why do we even invite that guy? I don't. Yeah.
He's been here so far on the stream. He's been off of the stream.
I'll be right back too. Should I shut our camera off too?
No.
Yeah, let's all shut our cameras off in 3, 2, 1 now.
Wow. Yes, Mater. Yes, I'm wanting to be Sherlock Holmes. Actually, okay. Fun fact: when I was a little kid, I actually really did want to be a detective. Wanted to be a detective, and I wanted to be a spy. But I feel like every kid wants to be those things.
Pickle was a spy. He
Yeah.
did a damn good job at it. 6% was a spy, and he didn't even know it.
Well, I just asked the guy an actual question. You're like saying, "Oh, you nailed him." I'm like, I didn't know I was even trying.
You literally nailed it. Like literally, that was the piece of evidence we needed.
Shenanigans. I would just felt bad for the guy that he wrecked his car. Well, apparently he didn't.
Yeah, see,
Because he wasn't the same guy that was like a half decade farther back. The whole thing's just stupid.
I did that. I shared his post on purpose because I wanted as many people to feel bad for him as possible before I completely toppled him over.
Jesus.
Wow.
How did we end up in a game of Survivor? What is this?
Just like drama trying to vote people off the island. Is that what you're talking about?
Dan's over here around voting, getting people to leave. There can only be one.
Okay, that should be the last time, but it was still worth it.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, what does Woody got?
I got this for $40.
Who the hell is Von Gittin?
Oh,
Von Gittin? Oh, geez.
Oh, that is awesome.
$40 on Amazon, and it
Is
is
that
the best
Gandalf's pipe
I
or
have.
what?
Legit, it's Gandalf's pipe. I made sure
Apparently, if
that
you live in Montana, you have to have a Lord of the Rings fetish or something. I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
if you don't like Lord of the Rings, then you're wrong. Same with Star Wars. I'm sorry, but
Exactly. Okay, wait, Woody, what about Star Trek?
never got into it.
Okay,
I
what about
don't mind it. I don't mind
Stargate?
it. I really
Wait,
like.
show him your headphones. He'll get it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, those are awesome. Wait. But why are you part of the Empire?
Once you go Empire, you don't go back.
Oh, okay.
So they live in Montana's apparently the Shire, and everyone's a complete nerd. So
Here's the brand. I don't know if it's going to come up clear or not. Oh, come on. I'm working opposite here. Sorry.
Man, that is really, really pretty wood.
Kind of
They
wood
got
is it?
different shades. Like this was the lighter tone. They got darker. They got all black. They got like a cedar, so it's more white.
Looks like Coca-Cola. Is that Coca-Cola?
Most of the time, they're made of briar
yeah, I don't think so, bud.
from
It's
Italy.
not the right contrast for Coca-Cola.
A lot of people said that these didn't last very long and the neck would break just because they were holding it here. It's like, well, if you hold the pipe where it's supposed to be held, then it's not a problem. Nobody's sitting here like this with the, just gonna hold it like this. Okay, we're off topic. Can we get to the real one at hand? Like,
To be fair, we never started.
Pipes are topics. Pipes are topics. Wait,
I know they
for
are.
people who are asking, yes, it is tobacco, and it's Captain Black. Just Captain Black vanilla is what I'm smoking.
Well, would you look at that?
Yes, yes. Cut from the same cloth.
You guys are gonna have to start in the same room like Tom and Dan do.
I think
Yeah.
we were separated at birth. That's really what this is.
One of these live streams, you'll just have to come over and we can set it up here in the garage, sir.
I think that would be perfect. I actually got a few Mondays coming up, so that might actually happen.
Okay.
You're one so far?
Oh, there's Tom's body taking up the whole screen. Okay, that's great.
I can't get this thing lit even for some reason tonight.
Well, just get
Yeah,
lit,
the
man.
blowtorch.
There.
Yeah, it's fault.
Yeah, should do with some brake clean. It'll work.
Oh,
Starter fluid.
I missed a lot of the chat because I was distracted by a pipe.
yeah, there's a lot of people in the chat too.
Oh, wait for it. There you go, Woody.
Huh?
Oh, yes.
Hey, people get it.
Pickle. Yeah, when you move, you got to come down here and I'll come up to you too at some point. I think where you were saying we'd only be like a 6 or 7 hour drive. So not too bad.
Yeah, that's not terrible. I mean, you cut across half of Montana and it takes you 5 hours. So
Yeah. He's moving to Alberta, so he'd be up in the Great White North above us.
well then, you're dealing. Yeah, that's right, Pickle. You're dealing with more snow and blistery. Yeah.
Yeah. If you wanna come down and have some good time with some freedom redistribution devices that you're not allowed to have up there, you're welcome to come down. We'll have a good time.
He's going to be near Calgary.
Yeah.
Or Calgary.
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 Some people say Calgary. Some people say Calgary. It's weird.
He says I'll be in the city of Calgary. Calgary.
Well, it's like you guys in the Shire over there in Montana. So
Yeah, kind of.
Fastback Garage is here.
Jim, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Jim.
Hammer Wrench, I felt the same way before I found these
too,
guys.
Hammer
so-
Wrench.
Hammer Wrench, where are you
Everybody
at?
miles away.
I think he said he was
Where are
in
you
Georgia.
Yeah,
Well-
he's down in.
This side of the screen is going to be in Missouri at the same time. The other side, not so much.
Yeah, that's a long way to go, and I don't know. I mean, the Mustang runs and everything, but you ought to see the floor. It's got some. It's a Flintstone car. I actually, when I drove over here, when I moved from Washington, I drove the car, and there was this giant. It was raining in Washington, and there's this giant mud puddle I drove through, and I wasn't thinking, and the water sloshed up and just through the hole all the way up to my belt. I was soaked, and it was really cold. So
Yeah, you should come to No Name Pickle.
You got time. You can put floors in it. And no, I'm not calling them hobbits. I'm not calling them orcs. I'm calling them dorks.
how about
Jim, welcome.
dwarves, but the tall ones, because we're not short.
Wait a minute.
Jim says hi.
Who's the dork?
Hey, Jim.
Calling. That's dork.
You are, Tom. Sorry.
Oh, well.
It's only you, Tom.
Okay.
You can always sign up, and if you sign up for the No Name, they'll start pushing you like they're doing with Tom, like they did with me. So it definitely will help. And you can always still go even if you can't race. You could always come down and hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it's $80 or whatever the heck it is to actually sign up for it. I can't even remember anymore.
Yeah, I think it was like $60-$80 to actually sign up to race. If you were just showing up, I think it was cheaper.
Yeah, I think regular just tickets, I think were like $30 or something like that.
Yeah, sounds about
But
right.
whatever I got was for the 2 days or 3 days or whatever it is, technically. And I want to say it was like $70 or $80. I just don't remember.
Yeah, and Pickle, if these guys that are going over here, maybe they'll be kind enough you can sleep in their hotel room with them.
Get a sleep.
I think
Pickle.
You
come
can sleep in the
come
U-Haul
sleep
with
in the
Dan.
U-Haul.
Come spend the night in the U-Haul. We'll barbecue up some shit.
Yes, we'll barbecue in the U-Haul, and then we'll fall asleep in it.
And then you can help me do that motor transplant in the middle of the night.
It'll be marvelous.
Guns and Gears, thanks for joining.
Hey, got the
Guns and
gears.
Gears.
Hey,
Hi,
thanks
Jim.
for the
Hi,
like.
Garage.
You can't attend Hammer Ranch.
Yeah, Hemorrhage, why can't you attend? You can't make it? Or
Yeah,
Can you make her this year? Or?
If I remember, he's got
Before-
something happening at the same time. You can't go, but I can't remember what it is exactly.
Oh, and LNA, you asked earlier. I forgot to respond. You asked about the Mustang. I'm going to start getting to work on the Mustang at some point. I'm going to be doing little things to it this summer, but I've got other things I need to work on as well. But I have to find another head for the engine to do what I'm trying to do with it. So, and that's been a little bit more challenging than I expected.
Another head for the 6-cylinder in the Mustang?
Yeah, because I want to put the Weber side drafts on it, but I don't want to mess up the head that I've already got and then have the car out of commission. So,
See you, Mofo. Thanks for coming.
bye, Mofo.
Freaking out.
Later, mofo.
ANA said, or I'm sorry, Auto Salvage Outlaws said it's $80 for one car and a driver for both days.
Oh,
No name.
that's not bad at all.
No.
Yeah, it's just finding the time and making sure you can afford to get down there, I guess. That's going to be my biggest feat is affording the gas to get down there.
No,
Yeah.
four nights in a hotel room down there wasn't fun. And then the fact I'm going to have to stay going down and going back, I got to
Yeah.
figure a way to afford that. So.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Is one of the reasons I can't make it this year. I mean, I've got way too much stuff planned this summer with just family stuff and business stuff and all that, and then getting down there it's quite the feat. It'd take a couple days to get down there, and then have to be there a couple days, and then take a couple days to come back.
Then the nice thing is I can't physically camp anymore, but that would save a ton of money because you can actually stay at the track, which is what I think you guys are doing. So that would cut a couple $100 easy out of the whole thing. I just can't physically camp anymore, my body the way it is.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I love camping. So
Oh, and it's camping with what 100 and something car guys in a locked area. There's gonna be some change.
That's gonna be glorious. Yeah. I mean, that's where you pitch your tent on top of the rack on the bed of the truck.
Yeah. That Overlander stuff.
We don't have money.
We don't have money. If I had money, the engine build would have been done years ago.
We're barely scraping by.
We are literally paycheck to paycheck.
Yep. We're not big, famous, rich.
The tie is a lie. I just have to wear it.
It's clip, right?
We could barely afford to get him an actual tie, not just a clip on.
I'm selling car parts to fend my stupidity. So
yeah, I'm trying to figure out with my 73 right now because I got the whole front end. I've shown you guys, but to everyone that doesn't know, I finally got all the suspension blown off. It's completely torn down on my crew cab, and I just ran into the fact that my I-beams are like twisted, so it ran over something at some point. So now I got to send those. I'm thinking I'm going to send them down to what's it called, AutoFab down in California, have them straighten them. And anyway, where I'm getting with this rabbit hole of a story is money is being the problem because
You thought about going around to junkyards and seeing if you can't find straight ones?
I did, but every single one was either rolled or rear-ended something, so I know it's going to have similar issues.
Yeah, I think
the way those I-beams, I finally found out they're like sitting like this from each other, but they're cantered at the very ends, if that makes sense, so they can, it can still keep an alignment. Yeah.
I think that stuff I sent you, Whitty, was accurate. I think people would heat them and adjust them for alignment, and that's probably what happened with yours. But yeah, they scissor across each other like a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
So they have a weird angle.
And I found out they don't heat press them; they cold press them, because then the integrity and strength is still okay. So
I mean, your other option too is you just find the bullet to the what?
Mater's Workshop's having a stream. He's getting ready for it.
Oh yeah. Mater, have a good stream. We'll see you later, sir.
He does a live stream Mondays and Wednesdays, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, every Monday and Wednesday he's Mater's live, so make sure you check him out too.
What time, Mater?
Pretty sure it's like coming up now.
Yeah, it's 8:00 my time. I think 8 to 10. So I think he's in Texas, so it'd be 7:00 for you guys and 6 for you guys.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Junkyard?
I was saying you could bite the bullet and you could just do a four-wheel drive conversion and put a solid axle under the front.
I've considered it, but if I was planning on like if I could just reuse everything I got, then I'm gonna save the most money. And I love that 2-wheel drive scissor suspension, so it's like I can't beat it.
Yeah, they say it's a pretty comfy ride. So
Yeah, and for as much what was it? Not just the money, but for as much ride quality, like you said, but also maintaining that factory aspect. Plus, when I brought up the same idea of like, oh, do a 4-wheel drive conversion. A lot of guys do it, but it is frowned upon in the crew cab page on Facebook, and it is just like sacrilegious to do so. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. Some of us live in crappy country that we need 4-wheel drive, but
Dude, Woody, it's your truck. Do whatever the hell you want.
I know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what are you letting these forum people bully you for?
Because I care. No.
and if you're going to keep the truck for a long time or even forever, then you should do with it as you please.
Yeah, resale value ain't really a concern at that point.
So,
All right.
so
Pride
me,
flag on the side. Oh wait, no.
Pickle's doing a live.
Pickle's doing a live on Friday.
Hey,
He said every Friday.
Everybody try to tune in and check Pickle out.
I missed the last
Same
one, so I'll
pickle
try and
time,
get
same
on
pickle
the
channel.
next one there. Hammer wrench. It's a 73 crew cab, full
And-
F250.
Woody actually ties in great to what we were going to talk about, which is what are our plans for our channel? What are we going to do this spring? Summer? So, new guys,
Bringing it back in. I like it.
Yes.
Let's get on topic since we're almost an hour in.
this is normal.
What
are your summer plans for the channel?
Oh. Try not to get hurt as much.
Okay.
But that's a great series. You should get hurt more to add more content.
No, only if he films him. So you got to start wearing a camera, Tom.
I have enough for like probably 12 more videos. But then after that, I'm going to need submissions from people on how your job's trying to kill you. So,
Oh, I can send you some stuff. I got stories of dealing with meth heads that, it'll be good.
yeah.
Woody is
Put it in words, and I will immortalize it in my series.
You can use it in your content any way you need. Happy
Thank
to
you.
provide the info or the video, whatever you want.
On that course, I'm going to be putting out more music probably this summer. A lot more videos. Anything music-wise, if anybody wants to use any of my music, it's copyright free. You won't get copywritten for it. Just the only thing I ask is just put my logo in there or something. Just a little shout out to me. And then feel free. I know it's probably, I don't know, it's probably not the best, but hey, you won't get popped for copyright infringement. So
I like it. Everybody seems to like it on my stuff. I use it pretty much exclusively now, and it's good stuff. And you've got a pretty decent catalog out there now, so I can mix and match. So it's not the same song every single video. So
Yeah, I like it too.
Mhm.
I'm going to use that Booyah song in my newest video.
I like
Nice.
the Booyah one.
I like how you guys have been using it too. So
which I appreciate because that means a lot because it is, it's your creation. It's nice to know that we're not butchering your thing yet.
Yeah. Hammer wrench.
hard.
That's awesome. I love those bump sides as well. And the fact that 460 on 7 cylinders, that's impressive. Yeah. Yeah, what I'm putting in it is a 460 as well, but we'll get to that later. So, Tom, you're still on. I interrupted. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute my mic.
What
That's,
What else you got?
Just
No muting.
stay in your corner, Witty. You're fine.
Just probably more, how my job's trying to kill me videos.
Aren't you doing the music where everybody hops around and adds stuff to it?
Oh, I will. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, the Mofo driver, I'm going to be sending him a little snippet of something, and he's going to play over it, and we'll see where that snowballs.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Kinda
about
like-
that.
Kind of jamming, like with other people, not directly, but like YouTube jam.
I'll definitely have to see if I can
use
work my saxophone into that. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Hey,
Any of you guys?
you're a saxophone player?
Alto saxophone for almost 7 years back in
Did
school.
you not?
Alto? Specifically?
Yeah.
You need to teach me some things because I just inherited an alto saxophone.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I would love to. It's just the only issue is like I don't know if sorry, gotta get this. We keep all the boxes of the shirts and stuff down below, so I can't. Oh, legroom. That's better.
Camera. I use Viva Video to edit my stuff. What do you guys use to edit? Anybody use Power Director? Hammer Wrench is asking how to add music to their videos.
Yeah, I use OpenShot. I'm going to start using, I think, DaVinci Resolve, which is what everybody's been recommending. But it's one of those things I'm just going to have to start doing these days.
He adds all the music to my stuff, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I added all that stuff.
Yeah, in Power Director, I have no clue. I used Sony Vegas for years and years, and then I've been using DaVinci Resolve for the past 5 or 6 years.
Rescue and Restore Garage. What's going on, man? Welcome
Hey,
to the
Rescue,
show.
how you guys doing?
Welcome, guys.
Actually, that's kind of interesting. Have you guys ever seen a Funk Master Flex Edition Ford?
What?
A what?
Okay, I'll take that as a no. Okay, I don't
Oh,
know
I
if
gotta
it was
look this up. Tell me again. What is it?
Funk Master Flex. He was a rapper. He made a special edition Ford Excursion. It was FMF Excursion in the, I want to say, mid to early 2000s.
I'm pretty sure I've seen the commercial.
Oh my gosh.
And he's got one on his channel, which is pretty cool. But I've only ever
You gotta look that up
seen
and bring it up. That is
Not too long
impressive.
ago, Flash did one, like I think it was a BMW or something. It has like a thing you can plug in and play guitar through the speakers.
Wow.
Yeah, this was an option package. I don't know how many they made, but there was enough of them. I've seen them quite a bit, but I haven't seen them lately. And he's got one on his channel, which I thought was pretty cool. I actually forgot they existed, but I thought it was pretty slick.
Neat.
It's 2008.
I got one.
All right. It was pretty sweet.
So literally, we were not able to help Hammer Wrench out at all.
No, well, I don't think
yeah.
we unfortunately use them. So sorry, buddy. I don't use that. The OpenShot is free and it's actually pretty easy to use. It definitely has limits, which is why I'm going to switch to DaVinci.
Yeah. Hammer Wrench, like same with Junkyard 6%. I've been using DaVinci Resolve and 17. I found that DaVinci Resolve 17, get the free version. Do not buy it. Pay the $300 for it because the free version gives you an astronomical amount, and the only reason you need to pay is for some green screen effects, unless you're really into that and doing like movie quality things, which I'm not. So anyway, but music wise, I add from Epidemic Sound, and hopefully soon with Tom's stuff, if I can actually remember to download the links, that would be beneficial for myself.
You probably
So-
would, yeah.
But yeah,
And then I'm not sure, excuse me, I'm not sure how DaVinci Resolve works, but I know OpenShot, I can load any noise, any sounds, anything, just like a normal video
Yep.
file.
yeah, DaVinci's the same way. You just, because it's like you go to File, you add media, and then you just have to find the folder on your computer where that media is stored, whether it's a video, audio, pictures, doesn't matter. And then you can just add it to the timeline essentially.
Power
It's kinda
Director is $50 a year, and you can't add music.
Then if
Weird.
you go to my channel and find something that you'd want to use on one of your videos or something like that, email newguysgarage@gmail.com and he can get you the link.
Yeah, I'll send you the audio files
Eventually, I'm gonna have a
playlist
playlist that he's also making for me.
that I've been
Sweet. Sweet.
and the Craftmania.
He hasn't been doing it basically.
But I will eventually.
Procrastinator.
Yes.
You're slacking,
Well,
man.
I've been busy.
It's so sad.
Well,
I've been
so what are
busy.
you doing this spring and summer, Tom? Or Dan, sorry.
You've been busy taking people out. I'm gonna take out some more trolls.
You've been busy conquering YouTube's automotive side, so give him a break.
Well, I mean, I gotta calm down the driver's side motor mount because that's not currently doing anything for me. Just flopping around. So that's number one issue.
Duct tape.
Well, I was gonna
Rescued and restored. Thank you for the sub. And Hammer Wrench. Sorry to interrupt you guys. Hammer Wrench. Yeah, I had the same problem with the Apple Music, and also it's because of the copyright issue. I pay $100 a year for Epidemic because then I can have copyright-free, royalty-free music essentially, and they have thousands of songs to choose from and sounds.
There's also
undermining your music right now.
there's also Tom's
Giving people other options.
Paying people when you could be using my free stuff.
He's telling
Yeah,
people to buy the
also there is in
I'm
YouTube
just saying
Studio.
what I have.
Yeah.
Would he just send Tom $100 and be done with it?
I'm so ashamed.
God damn
Tom,
it.
I will pay you $200.
My
That's what I'll
stuff's not even good enough for Winnie to use.
He had to adjust his camera angle like 15 times. He's clearly more professional.
Yeah.
Oh, Winnie!
Winnie! One.
Had to get every nose hair.
Pepsi.
Oh, there's a Coke.
Also, I'm surprised that it seems like nobody knows that if you go into YouTube Studio on your YouTube account, there is an entire audio library of free-to-use music in there.
Yeah.
It's not free. It's only free to use until you're monetized.
Sort of free.
Oh,
But
really?
Yeah.
So
No,
as soon as
they-
you're
they
monetized,
take that
they
out
take
once
it
they're
away,
monetized.
and they suddenly copyright some of the songs, or they'll change it out per year. I found that out
Yeah.
That's
too. So
dumb.
Hammer Wrench. Check out New Guy's Guitar. That's my YouTube channel. That's where all my music resides. Some shorts and stuff like that.
Hamburger.
I'm disappointed in you, my friend. Even though my wife is a Coke gal, I'm a Pepsi guy, so that's how that works.
I mean, that kind of goes along with what LNA said earlier, right? Is that Coke makes you do Bud Light things. So pickle, I mean, if you swing that way, like, no judgment, but just saying.
So,
That's what we-
yeah, anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yeah.
We should. I'm going to interject here for a second. We should
Okay, you
make
do
this
that.
rule like, even if like people are telling their story or whatever, like if you notice like a chat in the comments, I think that is more important. Like at least.
I just feel bad
acknowledging-
interrupting you guys like I do, but
Oh,
I
that's-
just
that's
felt like, well, it's
completely-
there. I kind of need to answer it or something.
Yeah, before it like
Disappears.
like
Yeah.
if that's I don't care. Like go ahead and interrupt me. Like that's not an
No.
issue.
Damn it, Tom. No.
To that
I
end,
feel
we've
like
had a lot of people subscribing to
Conversing
each other
with the
back and
people
forth on
watching
chat
is
and witty.
more important than any story I'd be telling anyways. So true.
Same goes for me. You cut your hair?
What?
No, take the hat off. You cut your
Wait,
hair?
I thought you were going for a mullet.
Oh my
A long time
god.
ago.
Where have I been? You still have these flowing long locks.
Clearly, you people don't watch
Gold.
my channel.
What is going on?
What?
Got your
Why
hair
wear the hat?
I used to have a lot more hair.
I used to have a lot more hair when I was a young buck. Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, you and Tom were in the running for each other. I remember you had like. Okay, I've missed out a lot of more videos than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Oh, Does Nothing Specials here.
Hey,
Hey.
I still have a full head of this stuff called hair.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's super thick too. Like it's never gonna leave.
Yeah, I said that too before a lot of years of steroids, and then whoop.
Yeah, I used to have really super thick hair, and then whoop.
Well, I don't. How old are you guys? Well, besides, I know 6%.
Older than you,
Hey,
young
one-eyed
snapper.
cat.
I'm 45, 24, and 80 all at the same time. So, but no, nobody in my family ever went bald. But the steroids for the transplant stuff just killed my hair and a lot of other stuff in my body. So,
Fair enough.
My dad was bald and my mom's dad was bald, so I kind of got shafted both directions.
I was
Well,
worried there. I thought you were going to say
yeah.
your mom was bald for a minute the way you started off there.
My dad and both of my brothers are going bald.
Does nothing special and one-eyed cat. Welcome.
Oh, one-eyed cat, welcome.
Mullet for Tom. No. Tom's never gonna get a mullet.
I had one.
Sorry.
I had one going pretty good.
Sorry to disappoint. I cannot
Yeah,
rock a mullet.
Isn't a beard without a mustache kind of like a face mullet?
Beard without a mustache.
It's like almost the opposite.
Chin strap.
It's like party
Chin strap.
Party in front, or well, I don't know.
I was gonna say that's like the Gettysburg chin strap. So
Yeah, like I think reverse. Like if a mustache and like handlebars into the chin strap, that would probably be like a mullet. That is just for the face, a face mullet,
I don't even want it.
if you will.
okay, super quick. Get back on topic. Dan, it's your turn for plans for.
Yeah, I thought so, but I got into it.
Well then.
Bad motor mount. What else?
Okay. So all right. So once I chain down the motor, then I need to I need to finish the carburetor so that I can put that on the 289, and I also need to put nitrous on the 289. So those are like the three big things at the moment. Then we gotta get to a track to get a time slip, so we know what we're working with, and get the engine build done at some point. Take out some more fools. About it.
The monkey tail.
I was just reading that. I didn't want to interrupt Dan though.
About the
Oh, that is hilarious. No, I am not doing a monkey tail. I'm sorry.
LNA says he's going testing tomorrow. Testing what? Testing.
Mustang.
your car? Oh, did I miss something?
Well, he's got a Mustang. I just assumed.
No, Oh, okay. I was gonna say I know he's got a Mustang. I've seen plenty of that.
Yeah.
So is that all you got planned on?
Drag strip
So
time.
I was going to get a draggy. I thought about getting a draggy, but I don't know.
What in the world is a draggy? Because I got a lot of images rolling through my head right now.
It's
What that could possibly be.
it's basically a GPS tracker that will track your quarter mile.
Oh,
miles.
right. Yeah, nothing like what I was thinking. Okay.
It wasn't like Bud Light stuff, right?
Jim, I will get new motor mounts when I replace the motor. Like there's no point in like messing with the motor mounts now if the motor's just coming out anyway, you know. I'm gonna need a carb guy on demand. It's supposed to be cold. I tuned the sucker in 80 degrees.
I mean, if you tuned it right, it should be okay.
Junkyard. You make me want a cigar.
Then you should come over here because I've got the what was left of a cigar I smoked the other day. You could finish it off,
Okay.
That's like picking cigarette butts up off the street, and like the homeless dudes. They'll at the hospital. They come up to the
I'll be over in
ashtrays
like
at the doors. And they're like,
17 hours.
trying to puff off the last of it. It's like, you disgusting. Why?
I've seen that before. It's so
Oh,
gross.
you were going to go get some more drink.
I mean, obviously yours
More
is
what?
bad, but still.
No, I don't have any more beer.
Yeah, you just ran out.
The rest of it's in the fridge.
See, all right. So I thought about getting a
Getting
draggy,
cold.
but I have an app, just a free. I just off of Google App Store that it's kind of been. It's shown to be accurate to itself. I just haven't tested it versus an actual drag strip yet, but I'm going to. And if it does, then it's like, why pay $100 for a draggy when I could have this free app that tells me the same thing?
So is a draggy a device then? You buy the
It is.
device? Okay.
Yeah, it's a device. It's basically a GPS track. It'll track your times.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that didn't know what that was.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
No, a lot of people use it. It's just
Okay, cool.
I want to test this free version because it's shown to be accurate to itself. I just don't know how accurate it is to like an actual drag strip time.
I feel like anytime we veer off of like car stuff, it's somehow my fault.
Well, you are the non-car guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like it's my fault somehow. I don't know why.
I mean, we can blame you if you want.
It's
Okay,
easier-
okay.
Well,
Damn it, Tom.
you were
Okay.
just talking about fun things.
I was.
Just saying.
Okay, 6%, your turn. What are you doing? What
Yeah.
you got planned?
The Chambler, I know, big surprise, really crazy. A bunch of stuff with the Comanche, stuff with my TJ, that red Jeep. I've got a whole bunch of sheet metal for it sitting in the spare bedroom, and stuff on my regular daily driver Cherokee. I've got a bunch of companies I'm talking to do more shop tours. It's just waiting for people to get back with me. I've got a couple companies that might be able to get some affiliate sponsorships, see how that goes. Doing interviews and stuff, going to events, Sykeston, PRI, and then a bunch of Jeep stuff through the summer.
And no name nationals.
Yeah.
Or did you already?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Sykeston, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I've got the rockers 94% done. I'm starting on the floors this week, so I'm actually like maybe going to have the cars connected in a week or two. Hey.
Hey.
I was seriously impressed with your last video, like that whole driver rocker. Well, I guess it was 2 episodes ago. Like just you getting that immaculate, and
Oh, the passenger side is absolute freaking foobar.
then you went to the passenger side, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, you guys know what a porta power is?
Word of power?
Porta power. It's a little hydraulic jaws that you put pressure to, and the body shops use them to straighten panels.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Yeah.
Never seen
I needed one because I needed it to fix that rocker, which you'll see in the video that's coming out tomorrow. But I didn't have one, and they're not cheap. And I was able to get called my cousin. I was able to get the set that my uncle had forever. He passed away a couple years ago, unfortunately. But I've got his porta power now, which is awesome because it saved me a bunch of money. And I remember using it with him probably 15 years ago in his garage. So it was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a minute. The set I have for the you'll see tomorrow is a miniature Jaws of Life that you can use to make steel go back to the shapes it's supposed to be.
Oh, LNA and Jim both have porta powers. Well,
Yeah, they're-
makes sense. LNA is a body shop guy, right? So
My uncle was for a long time. We're still working at the GM Tech Center. Yeah, it's fun. You can do all kinds of crazy crap, and it has a bunch of different adapters. So there's like a little Jaws of Life, and then there's a bunch of different ram set links, so you can make it go to I think about 4 feet max spread diameter down to real small. So it's definitely useful.
Hey, LA, thanks for posting links. You're doing it good as a moderator.
yeah. Yeah. Keep that up, sir.
Hold on, do we actually have any moderators?
Yeah.
LA's one.
LA.
He's posting links.
I think Pickle's a moderator too, and Jim.
That's a little wrench thing. So you can't post stuff unless you're a moderator. That's what I was asking. Because somebody put my moderator status off on his live stream, Dan.
What? What happened? I was reading comments.
You made everybody a moderator that night, and now no one's a moderator, or I'm not at least. Everyone else still is. So I was trying to post stuff, and I'm like, what's going on?
Hey, that was on Tom's channel, not my channel.
Oh, excuse me. You're just in control. You just
No, I made everybody a moderator when Tom was live. I have yet to make everybody a moderator on my channel because I forgot.
No, the reason I was asking was I didn't realize that it didn't show that little wrench moderator icon thing on StreamYard. I'd never really looked before for that.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because, like, the one time that I think it was the first live stream, I was able to watch you guys but not join because I had to go to work. And I was able to comment in the chat, and I linked things. And I was like, oh. But then the next time I couldn't, and it threw me off because I was really confused. So I didn't know how all that worked.
I still don't know how all that works.
Yeah, as far the only thing I know for sure is if you're not a moderator, if you post a link, it won't activate.
Yeah.
You can only do it if you're a moderator, apparently.
Okay.
Jim, I re-added you as a moderator, or maybe it's the first time. I don't know, but you're a moderator now.
Moderators for everyone.
Yeah, you get a moderator, and you get a moderator.
That's right. All these people are royal.
Now, what was that? We talked about charging $5 for a moderator. Where did that go? You're just handing them out willy-nilly now.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
Let's see.
I mean, I don't know.
It's free. It's free.
Yeah. Okay. So, Whitty, what are your project plans?
Yeah.
You said you got the suspension torn out of the 73, right? So.
Yeah. Did I send you guys that picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you did in Discord.
Okay.
You want me to show it, or
If you can bring that up, just so everyone can see where I'm at. So I'll be posting that video of that whole teardown this Friday. And every Friday from here on, we'll have a new video to do with the 73 on my channel, just so everyone's aware. I'm hoping to have everything completely, like the whole frame, suspension, all that done before August. So everything will be like framed off, restored, and then even the body and bed, hopefully I can start having all the paint done and all that jazz. So wishful thinking, but we'll see how far I get, especially now that the I-beams are completely twisted. So I got to send those off, and I'll be waiting for those to come back. But other than that, I got a buddy that's probably buying my Mustang, so that'll give me some money to put towards the 73. And then I'll be doing a bunch of body work on my 55 just to give you guys content and also get some headway on that too. So other than that,
that's it.
Yeah.
It's a shame you're selling the Mustang, but I understand.
I know, but it sucks, but it's just like I got 2 boys and a single job. Well, working 2 jobs, so it's
And no TV. So
and what?
And no TV. So
thankfully, this is new. We actually found one on sale, and it's cheaper than what we originally paid. So I've been like,
nice.
Hawkeyes on this damn thing to make sure the boys don't even get near it.
One-eyed cat sub to everybody.
Good. Whitty, I'm having trouble finding that. I don't know if my thing is acting funky or what. Can you just send it again? Is it way back?
I can send it here real quick.
Okay.
I want to thank everybody for checking out each other's channels and subscribing. That's a big part of why, at least for me, why I do the live streams. It's a great way to meet new people, find new channels, and support each other. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to be one big happy family, and this is part of it. And if you're asshole, Dan's going to find you and eliminate your channel. So.
Yeah, we're trying to make the the community, instead of community of trolls, a community of honest car YouTube people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Because otherwise
troll.
we'll on you. So
Trollless.
Bear with me, people. I'm trying.
Junkyard, LNA is asking, did you share the stream out after then YouTube? I'm not. Oh, other than YouTube.
I didn't this time. No. I normally share it on Instagram too, but
Yeah, I didn't have a chance of making videos a ton this week too. So
LNA, going back to your comment from before, you must be a conservative witty. Yes.
this isn't a stream about politics.
I'm
but
not going any further on politics. I'm just going to say yes, and we're going to drop it at that.
conservative witty, like you.
Because this is a car-loving family of friends and people, and I'm not going to drag politics into this crap.
Yeah, people who drink Bud Light can also drive cars. That's okay.
He could be a free-spirited witty too. You never know. It doesn't have to be conservative witty.
Yeah,
That's true. All right, those should have just sent through Junkyard.
okay. Oh yes.
No, your
What about the
was,
one of the French I-beams too?
Oh yeah, I can send you that.
I think your live stream was very good, Pickle. I'm sorry I missed that last hour, but what I watched was good, and you had a good interaction with everybody that was there, and I think you came across real well.
Yeah,
I thought.
I was on the whole time, man. Good job.
LNA, I understand. I was just giving you crap too, but yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, did you send the other one too?
I just sent the beams to you too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I posted the picture of these beams in the crew cap page, asking all the guys like, "Hey, if you guys have restored yours, what did yours look like? Are they supposed to be straight, factory bent? What?" And everyone's kind of chewed me out, thinking, "Wow, they're, you're just an idiot because they're factory bent and this and that." It's like, well, I had no freaking idea. And then a few people were really nice and told me the same thing, but they also educated me saying, yours are twisted more than factory, so you do need to get them straight. I was like, thank you. That's what I was after.
That's why when you posted that, I looked because I thought they were supposed to have a gentle curve to them, but yours are bent.
Yeah, so
they're supposed to have a bit of an arc to them.
If you look down at the bottom where the spindles connect, they're supposed to have that general curve coming out, and that's supposed to give that camber for the correct alignment because they're crossed. However, the rest of it's supposed to be completely straight because they're opposite in their thing. They're just supposed to be arced like this at the very ends, if that makes sense. Yeah. So
the suspension arms pass each other.
Yep.
Like this
so they go like this inside. But anyway, so they're a little warped.
It'd still probably work.
But that's currently how the truck is sitting right now in my dad's carport. So yes, it's at my dad's, not my place, because I rent an apartment and my landlord doesn't want trash vehicles. So my dad's nice enough.
It's a neat truck. It's a crew cab short bed, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Arms.
So actually, you can, Junkyard, if you can zoom in on that engine cross member, you can see that lip right there at the bottom is bent up.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. And you can also see each corner of those hangers to the left and right of that is where the I-beams connect in. And they're bent in like no other. So I got to do some body work and straighten those out or get some new ones. And I think they like ran over a log or a stump or a rock because it was mangled.
You said it was an old logging truck, right? So probably saw a lot of use
that
and
happened
abuse.
pretty serious because that suspension and that suspension setup is pretty damn strong.
I mean, this was a local logging truck. It went up into the Bob Marshall all the time. So, and it was 2-wheel drive. So that tells me something that, well, hell, he got around with this thing. So I'll be fine without 4-wheel. The weight of these things were meant so well with the two wheel that you just added the weight in the rear end over the rear axle, and you had plenty of traction.
So LA, I would just Google it. That's all I do whenever I need parts. You can't find strut rods for yours? Just on Google?
Yeah, I've had really good luck for Mustang parts, honestly, just even on Rock Auto. And then there's also the Mustang places like CJ Pony Parts and crap like that. But Rock Auto has a lot of stuff.
I've had better luck with Rock Auto on my truck parts, my Mustang, my 55, just because CJ, I ordered a bunch of stuff for the Mustang from too, but it's like a hit or miss. You order it, you pay for it, and then suddenly they give you an email saying, sorry, we're out of this. We'll email you when it's available, but we still charge you. It's like, that's not how this works.
Yeah,
Hey guys, you can buy an early Mustang like you can a Camaro without complete new from the shell and everything, right? You don't have to buy an old car anymore, technically, correct?
Yeah, no, you could build one from the ground up with reproduction parts. There's they make everything.
Yeah, because I know that there's a company that sells like a 68 Camaro complete chassis and body assembly. So you can buy the car with never having bought a car.
Yeah, there's a company that makes the classic Mustangs too from the bottom up, but they have a fuel injected 5-liter, but they're like $100,000 or something. And then there's a company that also does the like early mid 70s F-Series trucks too. But again, those are like $250,000, something ridiculous.
Yeah, those are the Icon. Icon makes those. Yeah, they're super expensive. No, because like that's part of why I like Jeeps. I can build a Jeep and never actually buy a Jeep. I can buy every single freaking part for it and never buy an actual Jeep car, like with a VIN. And there's what he.
Ah,
What I was going to say is if he checked out the YouTube channel Ford era, they're big older truck guys, and they would probably have a lot of useful information for that truck that he's building.
yeah, I love Ford era. They got some cool stuff.
Witty, every time you need like some new accessory every time you come back on screen.
His truck actually should be pretty popular on YouTube because it's a crew cab, short bed. You know, that's the dent side, right? So it's hot. That's a hot car on YouTube. So.
Can't find spot for my 62 Valiant. What? But isn't the Valiant? Valiant is a Plymouth, right? So is there a Dodge counterpart to that has mostly the same parts that?
Yeah, but I think his problem is it's too early. If it was later in the mid 60s, he probably could, like for my AMC stuff. From like 67 and up, you can find anything you want. From 66 and the cars I have, it's hard to find almost anything for them.
I wonder if it has to do with popularity though, because like my 97 BMW, I have trouble finding certain parts for it. Like, believe it or not, the hardest part to find was the latch for the glove box, and the only ones I could find were old parts on eBay, and they wanted $300 for them or something.
I think it's FPC Euro or something like that. They have a big stockpile of that stuff. I might be wrong on the name, but it's something Euro.
Yeah, and there's like a Beamer parts or BeamerWarehouse.com or something. I've looked on there too.
Mine is a 66, but technically a 65. Well, which is it? It can't be both.
Well, hold on. Now, if I got this straight, a 66 and a 65 are basically the same car with some minor cosmetic differences. Like your dash is different and your grille is different. Like a 65 has honeycomb and the 66 has the rectangles. And
but they were made in 2 different years.
But there was that continuation because like my truck had the same thing, like 72 and 73. It's totally different body style, but they integrated some of the same things. So like I have some 72 parts, some 73 parts because it was on that mix cutoff because it was being produced at the end of 72 for the 73 year. So they were using some of the old parts. That's kind of how that works essentially.
Well,
So
yeah,
it's-
I understand that. They're literally the exact same car, but one's a 65 and one's a 66. You can't take a
Right.
66 and just claim it's a 65.
Well, but maybe
Okay, now I see what you're saying.
You
Sorry.
see what I'm saying?
maybe
Like,
he's got a
which one is
60.
it?
Maybe he's got a 66 with 65 parts, or 65 with 66 parts. Like I knew a guy that had a
It's all so
60
confusing.
a 63 Corvette, but it had a 64 interior because that's
Yeah,
how he built it.
There's also what you can do is run into is mid-year changes. If a car company updates a car, it can be they're using parts from last year's model or they're using parts from next year on the older model. It gets muddy.
Yeah, they did that with the late 70s F2 or late 70s F series trucks too. In 77 you could get a split grill or like the 78 79 grill, like what my 78 has. And you could get round or square headlights depending on what package you had.
Yes, but what I'm saying is it doesn't matter what parts you put on the thing. Just because you put parts on it doesn't change what the thing is. See what I'm saying?
Well,
No,
LNA
that's
just said my engine mounts, for example, are 65 was a single bolt mount, which mine is, but it's a 66 car. Literally, I nut and bolted this car. It's a mixed bag. Yeah.
Well, I understand it's a mixed bag, but it's still a 56.
Junkyard, it's FCP Euro. FCP Euro. They have a really big supply of European car parts.
Okay.
Rescued and restored. I had a 93 Dodge, and those trucks are hard as hell to find parts for. They're not like Fords and Chevys where they make everything. You might have a hard time finding certain things for that, especially interior and under the hood stuff.
At the end of the day, the bin's what matters. That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
Only
I
legally.
decided to put the cab of my truck on a F900 chassis. It suddenly identifies as a as a 6-ton truck. So
I wonder if you could steal somebody's car and be like, I identify as the owner of this vehicle now.
Now, technically, I have a VIN and I have a title for my Chambler, but it's to a 65 Rambler, not the 2000 Cherokee that it's sitting on. So it's all up to interpretation.
No, I would still
Okay.
consider that to be a Rambler, though. It's just a messed up Rambler, but it's still a Rambler.
Well, that's hence the Chambler name. You take a Cherokee and a Rambler, you go like this, and you come up with a Chambler.
All right. Hey, 6%. I want to show you something. I went to that website. I want you to look right here. See, this is the part I was talking about. Discontinued, $273.99 for a freaking latch for the glove box.
Well, you're the one who bought a BMW. That I can't help, but at least I pointed you to a website that has a lot of stuff. So
No, that's fair. That's fair. Strut
That's why
rods are different lengths.
cheap. Well, mostly everything's cheap.
Yeah, yeah.
Junkyard, we
go.
haven't gotten to you.
Oh, about projects?
Yeah.
Oh, well, number one
Glove
is
box latch.
this. Well, no, I've given up on that. I'm on the lookout for one like in a junkyard, but for now I just use a screwdriver and that works. So, but okay, so the BMW, that's on my list. I need to get that all squared away because I need to sell it. So if anybody's interested in a 7 Series BMW, let me know.
I'll give you $400.
No,
I'll give you $1.
$250.
no.
I'll give you $277.
And the Grand Am.
Maybe. No.
Is it a stick shift or an auto?
It's an auto. The only time you could get a manual in this year of the 7 Series was if you got the like Alpina trim, which it is not. And those are worth a lot of money and they're really rare.
I know that era BMW is a lot more reliable, but I couldn't imagine having a car like that without a stick. It's no fun.
All right.
You would think so, but this thing is it's on another level. Because I thought the same thing until I bought this car. So
Okay, final offer, $227.95, and I won't cancel your channel.
you drive a hard bargain.
There's some blackmail here.
You can't just cancel anybody. I mean, you have to be somewhat dubious in their means of, and I don't think Junkyard's very dubious.
You seen him? He's smoking a pipe.
That's not dubious. That's
Also,
like,
Yeah, but he went corporate junkyard. He shaved the beard, so.
yeah,
There's-
that's true. Do you know there hasn't been a president with a beard in like 120 years?
In Junkyard's
Yes.
defense, he didn't shave his beard. Okay,
Yeah.
we know what happened, and
That makes me sad.
not
Yeah,
to
so
give
that-
too much away, but
Real quick, I
I'm
think I
voting
lost
for the
a
next
little bit on the
person
LNA
that runs with a
conversation.
beard.
Could he have this a Franken car where there's half of this year, half of that year? Somebody put it together and sold him kind of a half and half mobile because it's nothing fits.
Yeah, but what I'm confused about is I would think that the struts and stuff should be the same on a 66 and a 65.
Well, the manufacturers changed weird stuff like we were talking about mid-year. So you can have a weird thing that every other car will fit, but technically you have a 66 or instead of a 65, but just for that part or they ran out of it or something. But it just seems kind of weird.
And I have experienced that, like when I was trying to do the power steering lines on my 67 Mustang. There was like 4 or 5 different options for power steering lines because they did 4 or 5 different styles of power steering in 67, depending on if you had the V8 car, if you had disc brakes, if you had whatever, blah, 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 and depending on when it was manufactured and where it was manufactured is different. And so I ended up getting like 3 wrong parts and finally got the correct part. But
that's what it sounds like. LNA is saying that somebody hopped it up in the past. You're probably dealing with something where you're getting somebody else's ideas and you're either going to have to just keep buying parts till you find the right ones or start sort of from scratch in certain areas and buy a known component so you can buy other known components and fix it the way you want it if you're depending on what you're trying to build.
Your Mustang is kind of like 6%'s Chambler without all the rust holes. It's just kind of mismatched together.
yeah.
His Mustang looks better than I like the Chambler, but I'd rather put the 63 I have in the driveway on that Cherokee body wise because it's kind of a man looking car. For now, just wait for it.
For what you have, I know the certain pictures you sent, like of like the wheel tire combo and everything else. Like I'm really looking forward to seeing the end result of this thing because it's going to be sick.
Well, I do have another set of wheels that I'll have to show you guys at some point. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I have a set of Cerakoted wheels that my buddy did for me, and they should look cool, but I don't know if they would look right on here. But I do like the Steelies. It's going Steelies at first.
Okay.
Sweet. But yeah, spring. I'm going to be working on this starting on next Monday. So I'm going to live stream this engine every other Monday because we're doing this stream every other Monday. So I'm just going to stream every Monday. And yeah, it's finally warm enough where I can take this outside and pressure wash it and all that kind of stuff without everything freezing. And yeah, and then the BMW, I have a lot of things to do to the F-150, the EcoBoost. I've got a lot of parts for it that I need to put in it. And then the Mustang and the F-250. And then what Woody alluded to, people keep asking about the beard. And so I'm going to release a video on explaining why and how. And that should be pretty good. Woody knows.
Why and how you shave your beard?
We already said
No. There's an elaborate story to this because something happened. He didn't shave it. Something happened.
Yeah, I didn't shave it.
His beard on fire?
Well, no, but hey, Dan, that makes sense because remember he was asking if we were going to all shave our facial hair for that disco video we were doing.
Yeah, he was really hoping that.
It all connects now. He was trying to go have it slide under the radar, like, I did this for this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it was a little embarrassing, but we're finally gonna, we're gonna release something, and it ought to explain everything.
It'll be good.
yeah.
Oh, the intrigue continues.
Completely everything for a fit test for a respirator. So
See, that's.
But then you let it grow back out, so now your respirator doesn't fit.
yeah, that's what they say, but I don't care.
I
I would much rather breathe in whatever the respirator's trying to keep out than have to shave again. So
That's where I'm at. Like
No,
every time I go in for a new refit every year, they're like, you're supposed to shave your beard. It's like, yeah, and you're supposed to just shut the hell up.
Tom, is your job then trying to kill you, or are you trying to kill yourself at your job?
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure my job's trying to kill me, though. Probably. Well, I mean, that whole series is just like basically unfortunate events that happen at work, okay?
Yeah.
And like it doesn't just stem to this job that I've had. I've had other jobs where I've been hurt or injured, so
That's nothing special. Has to have a respirator fit too.
You know our
I go
pain.
to-
Yeah.
I go to Harbor Freight and buy the cheap one off the rack. That's the respirator I use, but
When I used to do woodworking, making pens, I used to wear a respirator. But then I decided that wasn't worth it, and I'd just rather breathe in dust.
Well, I got too much damage going on everywhere, so I need to protect. Plastic eyeballs. I'm probably going to have new lungs at some point. I want to protect as much as I can.
You're going to be the $1 billion man soon.
Yeah.
I might have to become 10% recycled at some point. It's going to have to going up.
That's just a
so
simple
at what
name
point
switch.
do you stop getting human parts and just go completely synthetic?
These eyeballs are plastic, Dan or Tom. Sorry, I can't even see you.
Yeah. You shot, Tom.
I had cataract surgery last year, so both my eyeballs, technically the lenses are plastic.
Oh, I was thinking, like, man, you got some like cyborg eyes, like
Yeah.
Jordy.
No, in the last video I did, when I'm talking to the camera underneath the car, it looks like my eyes are strobes because the light's coming into the eyes. And I guess apparently people with plastic lenses, the light reflects real weird in your eyeballs if you get the light angle just right. So,
Wow.
Did you have
That's
an
interesting.
option to like change your eye color when
No.
you did that?
no, why would it? No, it's just the inside part of the lens, not the color, technically.
Oh.
I have a little card like old people were in my wallet. I have these new eyeballs, Sonny. You can have my card.
I remember a joke that my grandpa told me a long time ago, and when I was little, he made me believe it was him. So he's like, dude walks into a bar, orders a beer, has it, and then he bets the bartender, hey, get a free beer if I can bite my eye. He's like, yeah, sure. So he pulls out his glass eye, bites it, pops it back in. All right, free beer. And then about an hour goes by, he asks again, hey, get a free beer for if I bite my other eye? He's like, there's no way somebody has two glass eyes. Pulls out his dentures and bites his real eye and then gets another free beer.
That's pretty good.
By the way, Hammer Wrench, that is hilarious. Yeah, respirator didn't save him from falling off a ladder. That is damn accurate.
And no, technically, when they took more of the bone out of my foot, they reduced my percent of other people's parts. So I'm like 0.03% less recycled. So I went up a little, went down a little.
Yes. So,
Well, it's like Hammer Wrench just said 6% AI.
do you
Yeah,
say
when you
you
just-
have an 80-year-old man's part within you? 6%?
My bones from the steroids. The steroids gave me osteoporosis, which is what broke my back and lost my hair and all the extra damage is all from the steroid. My body just didn't react well to steroids. I got the Hulk Hogan hairline without the Hulk Hogan physique.
Yeah. You got gypped.
Yeah,
you
pretty
need some of that gamma radiation will turn you into the Hulk.
No, I'm like low rent Wolverine. You can't kill me, but you can screw me up real bad.
Next thing I know, you're gonna do this, and your claws are gonna come out.
I'll do that, but it'd be like, ow!
Oh gosh.
Be like snap-on wrenches or something, though.
Yeah.
But like the Highlander.
Oh, the immortal guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There can be only one Highlander.
Wait,
That's been a while since I've seen that.
Oh, it's been quite a few
Wait,
years.
wait, wait. Hold on,
Guys.
hold on. Tom is up to date on pop culture movies, but Dan is not.
no.
Yeah, I'm the cool one.
He's on Access TV. I'm
Oh,
too
okay.
I
busy
don't even
doing other
have
things.
cable.
Well, you watch movies on a TV.
I watch YouTube and
Okay.
Yeah, Dan's too busy whittling guns out of pieces of wheat and stuff to watch movies.
But wait a second. I
And
just
his
realized
Photoshop skills at a watermelon.
Well, no,
Pretty
when
good.
Dan
that
does
was
this,
impressive.
that means you get an idea. That if you see Dan do this, you got to stop because something popped in his brain. It's like a
Yeah.
toaster. It has to go out.
This is me letting you guys know I have an idea. Or not an idea, but a revelation. We completed one whole topic this live stream.
Hey!
Yeah.
New record.
Yeah!
High five, everyone.
you got to do the Ric Flair. Woo!
I don't know the Ric Flair.
Oh, you don't know who Ric Flair is?
That's a musician?
No,
Lord,
Ric Flair.
Oh, okay.
He's styling, profiling, jet flying, limousine riding. Woo!
You're just rhyming and I don't. Okay.
You guys rap.
I got nothing.
I know nothing anymore. Completed one whole topic. I don't know what else we could possibly do with this live stream.
Can we complete one more topic? Got like
Yeah,
13
we're-
minutes.
You got 12 and a half.
shoot.
It took us an hour and 47 minutes to complete one.
Okay, we got 12 minutes. What's the other topic?
Plus the junkyard delay of about 15 minutes. So
Don't
That
choke.
is true.
I did that once. Ah! You're right. It is hilarious.
That literally took me a second to figure out who was coughing, and then it was, well, it's not Dan, it's not Tom. It's like,
no.
My kid behind the camera.
Yeah. See, now, it is funny watching other people die as long as they don't actually die, Dan. See?
See? I like
Okay.
to read on this side of that situation.
everyone stop. We got less than 11 minutes now. Junkyard, what's the idea?
I don't know what the idea is.
Oh,
I just
thought you had
Well, I didn't go over there and start beating them to death with a guitar.
Yeah,
I just figured we could talk about another topic. We got enough time.
Yeah, well, let's do it. What is it? Rapid fire. What we got?
Cows.
real quick in the comments. What do you guys want to know?
We could rant about metric tools.
I
You're
hate
starting
those.
to see the traffic controller over there, Witty. We've got traffic on online.
Yeah.
747. You got a landing. Clear from landing.
Uh-oh. Woody, watch out!
Yeah, watch out.
She was a Sound fan.
No, she's behind you. No, she might hit you with,
Cuddling the kid. It's okay. I'm
no,
safe.
she might hit you with the kid, Witty. It's probably it could happen.
You think it's out of the frying pan? She's going to use the kid.
Yeah.
What
I
kind
gotta
of
give
sound
you
would
a new
be?
intro.
That's my fault. You sent me one. I just haven't put it on the StreamYard yet. So every time I hit intro, it starts playing that one, and I go, I forgot, and then it's too late.
Witty, you should do a short
Camera
of
wrench.
her
Stop
hitting you
looking
in
for
the
it.
frying pan.
You
Just
don't
a
need
minute
it.
straight of that. It'll probably do great.
That might be the way the channel takes off even faster. Yeah.
If it has a double M after it, just get rid of it. We don't need
Rescued
that.
Restored, thanks for stopping in. It's been awesome having you.
Yeah. See you later, rescued and restored.
Have a good night, man.
But then Dan, you have to stop driving on the metric side of the car if you can't take metric. No more.
No, I just sit in the passenger seat.
See,
Yeah, just flip the damn camera around.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you must be using a metric.
What I'm doing.
Yeah,
How am
are
I
you,
supposed to know if I'm in frame?
Junkyard
I'd
had
have
a
to
great
stop
point.
and like
Are you using the
take
metric
15
camera?
different videos like this guy over here messing with my camera angle.
The the phone does take cameras from the front, so you can actually see yourself. You know that, right?
That's what he uses, but he
That's
uses
what I do.
Yeah,
That's why it's inverted.
Dan, let me explain something to
I
you
don't have
real
that
quick.
problem.
You mentioned how I could
I'm
like
really
Star
on that
Wars.
side of the
Well,
camera.
Here's
What
the
is
thing.
it, Winnie?
We're not we're not metric. We're imperial.
Oh God!
I don't know about that. Hold
Part
on.
of my new imperial empire now.
We're not standard. We're
You
correct.
do.
Yeah.
Witty, your headphones belong to the bad guys, right? You know they're the goose stepping Nazis of the Star Wars Empire, correct?
Oh gosh. Oh, that was perfect.
What are you doing over there?
Okay. You're gonna have to excommunicate Pickle. He's saying he likes metric.
What the metric system is the most worldwide unit of measurement. Yeah, it's because everybody's wrong.
Exactly.
Britain used to own the whole world too. Look what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it easy, LNA.
See you, Helen.
See ya, LNA. Bye. Have fun with your Mustang stuff.
Every war was full of death.
Yeah, but too much.
Maybe not enough.
The MM means momentarily missing.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, he's Shopcat's throwing in the metric bus there, Junkyard.
Strawberry ice tea.
What I don't love the metric system.
Yeah. You betrayal.
No. Every time I try to use them, they're missing.
Hey, Pickle had a great idea. That'll be my next rate my metric tools or something challenge where they'd be like none of you will actually be able to compete in it, but other people will. So
The only thing I measured millimeters is bullet.
I don't.
yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's all for it.
I've got my Glock 17 and 35 caliber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
308, 45
Fortunately, have
ACP.
9 millimeters skills, but that'll change.
9mm is 35 caliber.
Is it?
Yeah. That was the joke.
That was
I got a
the joke.
35 caliber then.
Yeah.
You gotta let me in on these jokes.
Oh, I'm sorry. The math is just wrong with this one, I guess.
All for that one.
we've got like 7 minutes left. Were you looking for a topic for us to butcher there, Junkyard?
I thought we were talking about metric tools and how they're wrong.
Well, they are wrong. Next topic.
They're not correct, if that's what you mean.
I measure a bunch of stuff in millimeters and centimeters and feet.
Oh, you
He's
need
going
to take.
to school, so he's got to learn.
You've got somebody.
Dan,
what,
why is your kid talking about metric stuff?
What?
See,
Why is
now
your
we know.
camera talking in metric?
They're ratting on you.
That's
Tom's
my
kid is
son
ratting on you.
currently attending school, so they
Nine.
teach you that stuff in school. There's not much I can do about
Dan,
it.
Blame the school, not me.
So it's Ladan that's in metric. Okay.
Hammer wrench 9mm is 35 caliber.
Yes.
Apparently, that's a 35 caliber,
And
which
so-
I would have loved to know a while ago.
And so is 357 SIG. Actually, that's also 35 caliber.
Yeah, it's actually 35.7 caliber.
because
No,
it was invented.
the actual bullet diameter is actually 35 caliber.
Well, that's like a
44,
7.6.
a 44 isn't actually a 44. It's actually 42 caliber.
Well, yeah. Well, that's like my 45 black powder revolver takes, or it's a 44 caliber black powder revolver, but it takes 45 caliber balls because they gotta press fit in there.
Like my 2x4.
Those are some big balls.
It's only 1.5 inches by 3.5. But it's
Yeah.
insane.
No, but
What? That doesn't make any sense. By
no,
the
but
way.
you're just claiming to be a 44 and it takes a 45 caliber.
I don't know.
The other 44s are actually 42 caliber, so they're not as big as they claim they are. See.
Oh, I see.
They don't make wood like they used to. That's what would make sense.
No.
300 blackout converted to metric would be 7.62 probably. 30 caliber is 7.62 millimeter. But then again, you got like 7.62 by 54R is a 311, and then you've got like a 7.62 by 51 is a 308. So it's all about the way that the tolerances are in the firearm and stuff.
A 2x4 is not actually 2x4. Pickle.
Yeah. Wait, the reason the 2x4 is like that is because they plane the lumber to make it smooth. But why don't they just cut it 2.5 by 4.5 then?
Yeah,
Because
well,
it's saving
you
on
measure things for
product.
forearms too, guys. This stuff is not always accurate.
My parents' house is actually built with actual there's like I don't
Train
think there's
cars.
a 2x4, but there's 2x6s. They're actually 2x6, and then the flooring is actually the old box cars. That they
box
use.
cars.
It must have been made around the 1920s, from what I can tell.
And some poor fool lost his hammer.
Yeah, somebody was installing the cabinets and lost their plumb hammer, which
Wow.
Dan has.
I do.
Lost it like you found your tools in your dad's garage? Dan lost it, or
I'm borrowing those.
no?
It was like legitimately, we've never seen this hammer in our life until we
Yeah.
moved out the stove and replaced it and looked behind the cabinets, and there was an actual like old carpenter hammer.
It's pretty cool. It's Plum though, not Plum. The Plum is the company that sued Plum, and that's why they had to change their name to Proto.
Something like that.
Fun fact. Anyway, maybe I think we're about done, aren't we?
Hey, Dad,
Yeah.
what's your
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
We can pick a whole lot of dumb in 2 minutes. Don't worry.
Okay.
Well, we have for 2 hours, so what's the
Well,
difference?
yeah, but
That is true.
Please stop hitting that. Makes me nervous.
Pickle says he likes Milwaukee tools.
I like Makita tools better.
I like the Orange Boys, but that's just because that's what I bought.
Like when
Yeah,
I
but that's-
when I started
that's actually
working at the
over in
lock
Milwaukee
factory,
because the company that owns Rigid owns Milwaukee. So.
Yeah.
when I used to work at the lock factory, we had all Makita stuff. So that's why I literally got my drills probably 13, 14 years ago. And they've been good and going ever since. So I'm really
Nikita and DeWalt were huge for a long time, and then Milwaukee came in about 10 years ago, and they started to reinvent a lot of stuff, and that's when almost everybody in the car stuff started to switch to Milwaukee because the technology was just better.
What about Ryobi? They're owned by the same company as
It's a
Milwaukee,
lot
right?
cheaper than Makita is because you don't have to ship it all the way from Japan.
Well, no, I mean, like the Milwaukee really did up the game with the battery technology, the motors, and a lot of the stuff. Makita makes a lot of stuff that they have a battery operated coffee maker. Like they make a lot of weird crap that we don't see here, but they
DeWalt has a lot of stuff going on with the battery game though, 6%. Like they got those dual snack batteries. They last forever.
And Ryobi, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I lost track. You were saying something about Ryobi Junkyard?
Yeah, aren't they owned by the same company as Milwaukee and stuff too?
I think so, but I'm not. I don't remember anymore. I know Rigid and one or two others are owned by. There's a parent company that owns them all. But I'm lost. That would be a Mater question. Mater could answer that in 5 seconds. But
Pickle, this
Yeah.
is your fault, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're at time, so maybe we'll continue this next time. We'll ask Mater about that.
yeah, and Shopcat does have a point. A lot of the stuff like Rigid, Ryobi, they work great for home stuff, and you'll probably never break them. But if you bring them into a shop environment, you're likely to not have them last too long.
Yeah,
I can second that. The
yeah.
stuff we have at where I work is Rigid and Ryobi, and it's been going downhill quick. But I bought DeWalt for work, and it's been going strong. I had to buy a new oscillator though. That's the only thing.
I have never
call those
lost
noisemakers.
the brand of my tool. I have no brand allegiance when it comes to tool. I just grab the damn thing and use it.
Being half a carpenter, I kind of pay attention to that stuff. So
Did you buy anything in your actual toolbox, Dan? Or was it all stuff you lifted from your dad?
No, I bought plenty of things.
When you're not buying tools, it doesn't matter.
Tom's telling the truth.
No, I bought plenty of things.
When you're in the land of $500 discount, it doesn't matter. You're not brand loyal because whatever's within easy grabbing reach is what you're going to take. So
I buy the cheapest thing though. I don't buy expensive stuff.
that works if you're not earning money with your tools. When you start breaking tools, that's partly why I've upgraded. If I broke something, I bought the next best thing because
I've
eventually
never broken a tool though.
crap.
Well, I don't
Never
break
broken a
enough
tool?
tools to really. I mean, I myself will like grind the tools or shit before they actually break on their own.
Then you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah.
All right, we will continue this next live stream.
Yeah. Next live stream. All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you for everyone that subbed to all of us. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and subbing to each other too.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you
Interaction.
there you
Yeah.
go.
if you want more live stream tonight, go over and check out Mater's live stream. He'll be going for a little while longer too.
Hey, it's Latom.
Let's.
Good night.
You think
All right, y'all.